Hey, John Gall here. We're going to do some myth busting today. The myth is that problem solving in business operations is too hard and takes too long. And as my grandson Henry would say,
Hey, you want to talk about stuff?
hey, let's talk about some stuff. If you feel like you and your associates are always attacking the symptoms and not the real problem, if you feel like every time there's data involved, it's just too hard or you get stuck, if you feel like you never really get to the root cause, it sounds like you believe the myth. If you hang in to the end of this video, I'm going to give you some really valuable information that can help address this possible myth. And if you like this video and its content, please hit the subscribe button, send me a message or a note, and I would love to talk to you. The best problem solving the world has ever seen is Lean Six Sigma, also known as the DMAIC methodology. If you don't know what that is, I'll give you a 20-second explanation. It's a rigorous problem-solving method developed in 1987 by Motorola, and it works. It works because it's a methodology, it has a chronology to it, but it takes time. It's a lot of work. It's usually 30 different deliverables that you have to do across the 5 phases. If you follow it rigorously, it could take a few months to get a good, deep, root cause problem-solving project done. Now that worked great. In the 1990s, General Electric really made it famous. They adopted it as a management philosophy. It worked because at that time, and even in the early 2000s, what we really needed in North America and in Europe as well was good quality, good structure in our business, and get the product flowing. And we still had moderate to high volume production type of operations. Now, around the early 2000s, Lean Six Sigma busted out of manufacturing and went into all the other industries. I have personally practiced Lean Six Sigma in many different industries: mining, retail, insurance, health insurance, oil and gas, financial services, and so on. But things have changed, especially since the Great Recession. The differentiators are no longer quality and structure and continuous flow necessarily. The differentiators today are speed to market, flexibility, agility of the business, the ability to offer customizations to your clients and customers, rapidly changing. None of that really fits the Lean Six Sigma DMAIC model anymore. So problem solving has to happen quickly. So even though a lot of things have changed since the Great Recession and just the economy, the globalization and e-commerce world, we still have problems and they still need to be solved, but they need to be solved quickly. So try to imagine what's needed now. And I know you've thought about this. What's needed to solve problems in today's environment? The tools of Lean Six Sigma, the classic problem-solving tools that have worked so well, are still relevant. They still work. So what do we need? First thing we need is knowledge. We need to learn how to use the tools. We need application-centric training. Learn while we're doing. Many of us watch YouTube these days. Oh, you're doing it right now. And that's how we learn how to do things, visually, watching an example, and listening to somebody do it and explain it very well. The second thing we need are new tools. If new tools come along, we want to grab onto those things. And there are some new tools I'm going to talk about in future videos that I've picked up and have been able to apply to problem solving very quickly. We also need, this would help you a lot, quick guides. There's a lot of tools out there, and even in Lean Six Sigma there's a lot of different, especially when you get into data analysis, there's a lot of different methods and techniques, hypothesis testing, modeling. You don't use those all the time. In fact, 65% of the problems in business, if you ask anyone, are solved with the more simple tools. But how do you know which tool to use? So some quick guides, some if this then that guides would be really great, right? Also, people learn best and would be more confident to solve problems if they had some ongoing coaching. So that's another element of somebody always being there to help you, guide you, coach you, explain, clarify, and get you unstuck. Finally, we need to collaborate more than ever And we have technology for this nowadays, but we need to collaborate with other people. The secret to problem solving is this: the right people, the right tools, and focus, all brought together. Ask any business leader today in a mid-sized operation, and they're going to tell you this: a good problem solver, well equipped and supported, can easily save $150,000 to $1 million a year, and sometimes in a single project. Just ask me. I've done it myself. And when I look back at some of the projects and problems that I've solved, it was less than a month. Now, you might say, yeah, that's because you're a master black belt in Lean Six Sigma and you know how to grab the right tools. True, and I learned that over the years. I've been doing it for 20 years. But you don't have to be an expert. If you have some guides, some good coaching, and some confidence, and the right people connected together, you can solve any problem. Remember what I said: 2/3 of the problems are solved with simple tools anyway. I've had the great fortune to train many problem solvers all over North America and around the world. I've seen their projects, I've watched them unfold, and I've seen what happens. And it can be done quickly with the right guidance. So, I want to show you how to bust the myth that problem solving in business operations is too hard and takes too long. I've developed an epic program called Lightning Quick Problem Solving. Apply timeless tools in hours, not weeks. If you're interested, send me an email or give me a call or message me, and I'd love to talk to you about it, getting you enrolled in the program. There's information in the description below that you can sign up or get a hold of me. If you're interested in this and you like the content you heard today, please subscribe to the channel, give me a like, and let's get started solving your problems. And once again,